Switzerland, the land of precision, prosperity, and prices that can shock the world. In 2026, living in Zurich or Geneva doesn't just require a good salary, it requires strategy. Rent above 3,000 Swiss francs, health insurance rising every year, groceries that cost more than a weekend getaway in Europe. But the Swiss aren't panicking, they're optimizing. This is frugal living, Swiss style. Switzerland, a country globally associated with precision, stability, alpine beauty and one of the highest costs of living on Earth. In 2026, while headlines across Europe focus on energy markets, EU fiscal tensions, and global trade recalibrations, the average household in Zurich, Geneva, or Basel is navigating a quieter but equally powerful reality: the daily mathematics of survival in one of the world's most expensive economies. According to recent coverage from outlets such as Swissinfo, Neue Zürcher, Zeitung NZZ, and Cost of Living Analyses frequently cited by UBS and Numbeo's 2025 to 2026 reports, Switzerland consistently ranks among the top 3 most expensive countries globally for housing, groceries, health insurance, and services. In cities like Zurich and Geneva, monthly rent for a modest apartment can exceed 2,500 Swiss francs to 3,500 mandatory. Health insurance premiums continue to rise annually, as reported by Swiss federal statistics updates and national media. Even basic groceries carry price tags that surprise newcomers and strain longtime residents. Yet beneath this financial intensity, something uniquely Swiss is happening. It is not panic, it is recalibration. This is frugal living in Switzerland, disciplined, strategic, culturally rooted, and increasingly modernized. Switzerland's economy remains one of the strongest in Europe. The Swiss franc is stable. Unemployment is low by international standards. Average salaries are high compared to neighboring countries. But high income does not eliminate pressure, it amplifies expectations. Articles in Swissinfo throughout 2025 to 2026 note that while gross wages are robust, disposable income shrinks significantly after. Mandatory health insurance, cranking-ass pension contributions, AHV4, and occupational pension, high rent in urban cantons. Transport costs. Childcare expenses often reported among the highest in Europe for a middle-class family in Zurich. Total monthly living costs can exceed 7,000 Swiss francs to 9,000 depending on lifestyle and canton. Even single professionals frequently report baseline expenses of 3,500 Swiss francs to 4,500 per month before discretionary spending. Frugality in Switzerland, therefore, is not about scarcity. It is about precision. Swiss media, including NZZ and regional outlets, regularly report on tight housing supply in major urban areas. Vacancy rates in prime cities remain extremely low, often under 1%. In Zurich and Geneva, competition for apartments can involve dozens of applicants for a single listing. The Swiss frugal strategy, cooperative living Genossenschaft. Housing cooperatives are a uniquely Swiss institution. Many residents actively seek cooperative apartments, which often offer below-market rents and long-term stability. Getting into one can take years, but those who succeed lock in controlled rent growth and community governance. Canton arbitrage. Living outside central urban zones while commuting via Switzerland's highly efficient rail network is a common tactic. For example, living in smaller municipalities outside Zurich while working in the city center. Choosing cantons with lower tax burdens. Switzerland's federal structure means tax rates vary significantly between cantons and municipalities. Strategic relocation can meaningfully reduce annual tax bills. Long-term tenancy culture. Unlike some countries, frequent moving is less common in Switzerland. Many tenants stay in the same apartment for years to preserve favorable rental contracts. Frugality here means patience. Switzerland is famous for quality and prices reflected. Reports often compare Swiss supermarket prices to neighboring Germany and France, showing notable differences. Cross-border shopping has long been a phenomenon, especially near German and French borders. Major supermarket chains include Migros, Coop V's to dominate the domestic grocery landscape. The frugal Swiss approach includes private labels. Migros and Coop offer extensive store brand lines that are significantly cheaper than premium imports. Switching to these can reduce annual grocery spending by hundreds or thousands of francs. Discount chains, Aldi-Lidl's chains, have expanded across Switzerland and are frequently cited in consumer news as cost-saving alternatives. Anti-food waste culture. Switzerland has strong environmental awareness. Apps and initiatives that sell surplus food at discount prices have grown in popularity, aligning frugality with sustainability. Cross-border shopping. Residents near Germany often shop in towns like Constance to benefit from lower VAT and grocery prices. A practice covered repeatedly in Swiss regional news. One of the most discussed financial burdens in Swiss media is mandatory health insurance. Premiums vary by canton and deductible level, but annual increases are common. Federal announcements regarding premium hikes are widely reported each autumn. Frugal strategies include choosing higher deductibles if financially stable, comparing insurers annually, switching supplemental plans strategically, utilizing preventive care to avoid costly treatments. The Swiss system requires active management. Frugality here means informed comparison. Switzerland's public transportation system is among the world's most efficient. The national rail operator, Swiss Federal Railways, frugal Swiss households often rely on half-fare card Halbtax. This subscription significantly reduces ticket costs nationwide. General abonnement for frequent travelers, unlimited national travel can be more cost-effective than owning a car. Car ownership in Switzerland includes high insurance, parking fees, fuel costs, and maintenance. In dense cities like Zurich or Geneva, many residents choose car-free living. Frugality in Switzerland frequently aligns with public infrastructure. Energy discussions in 2025 to 2026 European news frequently reference broader EU energy markets. Though Switzerland maintains distinct systems, Swiss homes often emphasize insulation and efficiency. Residents focus on moderating heating levels in winter, using energy-efficient appliances, participating in local solar cooperatives. Sustainability and frugality overlap deeply in Swiss culture. Swiss news outlets frequently highlight childcare costs as a major burden for families. In some cantons, daycare can cost several thousand francs per month. Frugal adaptations include staggered work schedules between parents, leveraging part-time culture common in Switzerland, utilizing family networks, carefully selecting municipalities with subsidized childcare options. Switzerland's high cost of childcare often shapes career decisions more than salary levels. Swiss consumers are highly connected. Streaming services, cloud subscriptions, and telecom plans are common. Telecom providers compete heavily, and switching providers can significantly reduce annual bills. Frugal Swiss households regularly renegotiate mobile plans, compare internet providers, limit unnecessary subscriptions, share family plans where permitted. Digital minimalism has become part of financial discipline. Perhaps the most important aspect of Swiss frugality is cultural. Switzerland traditionally values savings, long-term planning, financial conservatism. Swiss households often maintain substantial savings buffers compared to many Western countries. The pension system, three-pillar model, encourages structured retirement planning. Contributions to voluntary third-pillar accounts are tax-deductible, providing both savings, growth, and tax optimization. Frugality here is institutionalized. Luxury exists in Switzerland, but understated wealth is common. The true status symbol in 2026 Switzerland: no consumer debt, strong pension contributions, home equity, emergency savings, stable insurance coverage. The Swiss version of the frugal revolution is quiet. No dramatic declarations, just consistent discipline. In 2026, Switzerland remains expensive, but it also remains stable. Frugal living in Switzerland is not about deprivation. It is about mastering a high-cost environment with calm calculation. It is choosing cooperative housing over speculation, comparing insurance annually, taking the train instead of financing a car, cooking at home despite premium restaurant culture. Investing consistently instead of chasing trends, Switzerland teaches a powerful lesson. When costs are high, systems matter more. The Swiss approach to frugality is engineered, not emotional, and in a world of volatility, that may be the ultimate advantage.